So they're coming in, and they're off. 2 miles, 5 furlongs for the Stewart family Thank You Gold Cup. 3 fences on this early part of the course, with So On Target, Salut Flow up there earlier with Easter Meteor as they arise at the first. Double Ross taking it in 4th place. Early on, John Spirit restrained with San Rock at the rear of the field as they're quickly on towards the second. Easter Meteor and So On Target sitting a decent pace with Salut Flow and Double Ross the next 2 over it. Grandioso stretched for it in 5th place. But got to the other side safely. Early on, at a glance, just a niggle to hold an early position with Mafior the Grey as they race towards the 3rd. So On Target, Easter Meteor. Bad mistake by Salut Flow, and in 3rd place. Gets the other side safely. Silver Rock at the rear of the field with John Spirit. Also held up early is Tap Knight. Govain's in that rear group as well. The other McManus runners are no better than midfield, with Colour Squadron in the white cap. As these 2 leaders are taking each other on, So On Target and Easter Meteor, and they're stretching 6 to 7 lengths clear from Salut Flow. Half a length to Double Ross, who races in 4th. Mafiol racing on the inside of At a Glance. Grandioso taking the shorter route, tracked by Colour Squadron in the white cap. The McManus hoops the green cap of Cantlow. Then Govain, Tap Knight with John Spirit. And last of all is Silver Rock as they reach the first up the home straight, which they're all over safely. So On Target it is with Easter Meteor as they head on towards another plain one. Salut Flow and Double Ross are the pursuing duo, ahead of Mafiol, who rises in 5th place, just ahead of Grandioso. At a Glance has just struggled to hold the position early on, jumped off prominently, drifted back with Cantlow and Colour Squadron now for company. Govain still towards the rear of the field. John Spirit held up, but that is his run style. Tap Knight's red cap towards the back in company as well with Silver Rock. So over the next and So On Target and Easter Meteor just coming back to them slightly. A mistake by Govain, and also Tap Knight is being ridden along by Peter Buchanan at this stage, as out in front So On Target and Easter Meteor reach the 7th. A big leap by the leader. Double Ross is over in 3rd place alongside Salut Flow. The grey is Mafiol, scraping paint up the inside. Colour Squadron. Grandioso out wider in the beige and black halved colours. Then comes Cantlow, still drifting back. At a Glance in the quartered jacket, racing on the outside of John Spirit in the red on the rails. Govain between that pair with Silver Rock and Tap Knight as they turn out onto the side of the racecourse. So the pace has been pretty non-relenting so far. Easter Meteor and So On Target looked each other in the eye from quite a long way out, and in 3rd place Double Ross racing on the outside of Salut Flow as they reach the first down the side. Mafiol takes it in 5th place ahead of Colour Squadron. Then behind these the pushed along Govain. Cantlow still travels okay in midfield. Grandioso now out a little wider on the racecourse as they race towards the water jump for the only time. So On Target leads them over it. Still the back markers Tap Knight and Silver Rock. Easter Meteor and So On Target towards the first of the ditches. Grandioso's being pulled up. A look down by the rider, and Grandioso was pulled up on the approach towards that fence. At a Glance really beginning to struggle, has never gone the pace as Easter Meteor and So On Target lead towards another plain one. Double Ross and Salut Flow. The grey Mafiol out wide. A bad mistake by Cantlow. Well, he didn't lose too much ground actually. He reached at it, gets a reminder for his pains. Up the inside races Colour Squadron, who's in about a 7th place at this stage as they make the turn up towards another open ditch. Easter Meteor and So On Target from Double Ross, Salut Flow. Mafiol from Colour Squadron. Next Cantlow now ridden along all the time. John Spirit creeping into the race. The red jacket they've now broken away with Govain of the others. At a Glance is struggling as they reach the next fence. Easter Meteor jumped it better than So On Target. In 3rd place at Salut Flow. Mafiol lost a fair bit of ground by jumping out to the right at that fence, and now she is just another one who's beginning to struggle as they turn downhill. Easter Meteor and So On Target have provided a solid test. Still the closest pursuers, Salut Flow and Double Ross. They both angle out, peck on the outside by Double Ross. Colour Sergeant and John Spirit both working into the race well. Cantlow next, Govain ridden along from Mafiol. They're a long way clear now of the others, headed by Tap Knight. So racing down towards the 3rd last. Still out in front, it's Easter Meteor and So On Target. Over in 3rd place is Double Ross. Behind these in 4th, Salut Flow's now weakened. Colour Sergeant is Colour Squadron's trying to improve into 4th place. Then John Spirit, but out in front still these 2. Hammer and Tong, So On Target and Easter Meteor. 3 lengths getting back to in third place Double Ross. Colour Squadron is now asked for an effort. Behind these, John Spirit in fifth place, being produced towards the centre of the racecourse. Then Cantlow. All of a sudden the leaders look weary. Easter Meteor joined by Double Ross, who jumps to the front two from home. Colour Squadron's a bit caught in traffic there and will have to take the scenic route out. Cantlow running on, but it's Double Ross down towards the last. Now Colour Squadron is out in the clear with 4 lengths to find. Double Ross is over. Colour Squadron makes a mistake. Rejoined by Cantlow. Off up the running. It's Double Ross who leads. He's not doing much in front. He's 5 lengths clear. Cantlow is surging. Not necessarily over. Double Ross is walking. 100 yards to last. Cantlow not getting there fast enough. And Double Ross all out will win for the Twiston-Davieses. Double Ross for the Options O Syndicate. Cantlow, that error on the final circuit may have cost him. Colour Squadron third. John Spirit then So On Target and Easter Meteor, who between them set up a great finish.